How do you eat crispy noodles with chopsticks and maintain your dignity? Guys, this is not how this video was supposed to end. I'm here in Be Quick, Rashida. And you might know from my previous video that I couldn't get my cigarette lighters to work. And a lot of you said, get the fuses changed. Well, I've been here for the last hour in Be Quick in Rashida. These two guys have worked tirelessly to fix the problem. They fixed one of them, but couldn't fix the other one. And it was free of charge, okay? So I just want, whoops, nearly killed myself there. So I just want to say thank you so much. Matane. So, konchiwarai na krab.
ชื่อช่างเอ็มครับ
Konchiwarai. Okay, thank you so much. And any unai, Be Quick.
Be Quick สาขารัชดาครับ
Rashida. Okay, so we put Google Maps. If you want to get something done for your car, come here to I mean it, Be Quick in Rashida. It was free. Thank you so much, lads. Okay, Chakti. Okay, lads, that's it. Okay, thank you. Guys, welcome back. In this video, you're going to see something completely different. I mentioned in my previous video that the algorithm has changed the ballpark for all creators, and it's very difficult for a YouTube creator in Thailand to come up with fresh content, something that hasn't been done before. So in that vein, that's what I'm trying to do in this video. Something fresh, something new, something entertaining, and something informative. Enjoy the video. Hi guys, you're very welcome back. This is Alpha Omega Occasionally. On this occasion, I'm trying a new tack. In my last video, I spoke about how AI has changed or is changing YouTube, and how, well, as a result, it's getting a lot more difficult for me to gain views, and it's getting a lot more difficult for me to earn any kind of reasonable income. So, there's more than one way to skin a cat. In this video, you're going to be entertained and you're going to be enlightened. We're going to talk about products. YouTube allows creators like me to tag products in our videos, but these are relevant to the video. They have to be relevant to the video. And one of these products is, there's two of them here. There's the DJI RS5 and there's the DJI RS4 Pro. There's the one catalog for both. There we are there. These are gimbals for a camera. And if you are in the camera business, you will know how beneficial these gimbals actually are. I mean, it's extremely professional. You can see the graphic there. And in terms, I'll put that, where's that? That goes there. Does it go there? Yes, it does go there. So let's have a closer look. So this is the DJI RS4. And to get a better look at it, we might go around the other side. So there it is from a closer view. And it's extremely versatile and extremely professional. You see, there's oodles and oodles of accessories that I would love to have for my channel. And either the DJI RS4 or DJI RS5 would be very, very welcome indeed. But at between 13,500 to 21,000 Thai baht, I'd be sooner saving up for a new camera. And maybe I'd be looking at something like this. So here we have the Osmo series. This one is the Osmo 360. It's probably one you're probably familiar with if you follow a particular YouTuber. Most of the younger generation are using the likes of this. And this one comes in at 14,250 Thai baht. That is the Osmo 360, and that is something I'd love to have in my armory. Beside it is the Osmo Nano, this fella here. We'll have a closer look at them in a moment. 9,300 to 10,700. Looks absolutely dinky and would be a great accessory to your camera, let's say, paraphernalia or portfolio, if you will. So there's a closer look. That's the Osmo 360. And we're looking at 14,290 Thai baht to 18,000 Thai baht. Now we have, and then beside it we have the Osmo Nano, which comes in at 9,300 to 10,700 Thai baht. And again, this one looks very much like a GoPro. It's just called the Osmo Action 6. That's what it's called, the Osmo Action 6. and we're looking at 16,190 to 18,990 baht. And that is very, very GoPro-ish. We have also here the Osmo Action 5 Pro, and this comes in at 12,740 baht to 15,720 baht. And it's an absolute, well, I think it can go horizontally and vertically, but it looks like look, apparently you can use it underwater. Wonderful. So that's your Osmo. So if I'm looking for a new camera, or you're looking for a new camera, you wouldn't go far wrong with your Osmo series. So if you're wondering where you can get your DJI camera gimbal or your Osmo cameras, we're at EC Mall in Fortune Town in Rashida in Bangkok. I'll leave a link in the description. These are some of the camera accessories that I'd love to have. I really would love to have, but it's out of my reach to a degree because there's other things that I need to maintain in the meantime. But I can tell you, looking at the Osmo series, it looks to me, I'm kind of like a bit of a dinosaur. I'm using a Canon M50. You can see it here, a Canon M50 Mark II. And that Canon M50 Mark II, I've brought you every video on this channel on the Canon M50 Mark II. And it's a workhorse of a camera. But if I want to upgrade to a DSLR camera like this, I'm going to be looking at something in the region of 30 to 40 to 50 to 60 to 70. You can go up as far as you like in terms of expense. But when I look at the Osmos there, I can get a very reasonable setup for under 20,000 baht, and that's very encouraging. So listen, get yourself down to EC Mall here in Fortune Town in Rashida on the 4th floor, and you'll be able to see exactly what you've seen in this video. I think, to be honest with you, this is a paradise for let's say creators or photographers or people working in the entertainment industry in general. It's absolutely a paradise. It really is. It's a mecca. So now we've made our way down to Ace, which is a subsidiary of IT City, which is an anchor tenant here in Fortune Town in Rashida in Bangkok. They have every single thing you'd care to mention. HP computers, and one thing I've heard a lot about in recent times is Lenovo computers. I've been using Mac since I care to remember. For the past 25 years I've been using Mac. But if I was to use a PC, I would tend to go for Lenovo. I think they're up there with MacBook in certain aspects. I'm going to look at various Lenovo products here, just to give you a heads up as to what's available here at Fortune Town here in Rashida in Bangkok. So for 15,990, say 16,000 baht, this guy is, see, it's all in Thai. It's a notebook, Lenovo IDP Slim 3, 15 amp, blah, blah, blah. So there's your specs there, 16,990. And the actual model name looks to be Lenovo IDP Slim 3 series. And for 16,000 baht, or 17,000 baht, you're away in a hack. Moving up to 23,400, there we are there. Or 47,900, presumably depending on the spec. It's the Lenovo LDQ 151A X9E. I don't know the actual. I'll have to ask the guy the names of these products. Non-crop. Hello. Churai tini.
Sorry.
Lenovo model array. Lenovo model array. Churai.
Chu.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Lenovo IP Slim. Okay, thank you. So I was right. So this one is a Lenovo Series 5, and this one is a Lenovo Series 5 again. And we have Lenovo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but Lenovo IP Slim 516 AK P10. So we get a closer look at these. Descriptions. And these are available here from Ace, which is a subsidiary of IT City here in Rashida in Bangkok. Okay, there's some of your prices and there's your display. Absolutely wonderful. We have Acer as well here. So the Acer Aspire Lite notebook, and that's 11,990. Also, depending on your spec, there's your specs there. It's up to 15,900. Then you're going for your Aspire Lite again, but again Intel Core processor, 16 gig memory. So you've got all the spec there, and there's your prices. Absolutely very, very affordable machines. Very affordable machines. I'm kind of not stuck, but I'm kind of gone on Mac. But you could go a lot. You can't go far wrong here. You can't go far wrong here. More Levino there behind us. Look at that. Wonderful stuff. So I'll just show you there we are. So this is where we are. Ace, powered by IT City. IT City is an anchor tenant here in Fortune Town, in Paramgao, in Rashida, Bangkok. Weird. Across the way here, we've got Republic of Games. Yes, indeed. Now, the demographic of my audience, and I hope I'm not being presumptuous here, the demographic of my audience on YouTube, I don't think we're gamers. I think it'd be fair to say. Behind me, you see Banana. Banana is a one-stop shop in Bangkok for anything electronic, and I mean anything electronic. I need a couple of things. I tell you what I do need. I need some memory cards because I've almost exhausted the memory cards that I'm using at the moment. It's absolutely wonderful. I hope you're enjoying this video, because this is what I'm trying to do. It's very difficult for YouTubers now, especially in Thailand, to come up with fresh Thailand content. That's the deal. That's the deal. And this is why I've decided to make this video. It's a different kind of video. It still relates to Thailand, but what I'm trying to do is get it, it could still relate to you. And as well as that, I hope that I get some tagged products. And if you like the product that you see, you can buy them by clicking the link. And therefore, I'll be happy, you'll be happy, I'll be happy, YouTube will be happy, and the manufacturer of the product will be happy, I assume. So, as I said, I don't know what the lighting's like, but as I said earlier in this video, IT City is one of the anchor tenants here on the 4th floor, and they've got everything. But I was looking at the larger, the big size SD cards. That's what this camera takes. And now 64 is a gig, 64 gig, or they have up to 128. 1,500 baht. I'm not saying that's overly priced, but I can't remember ever spending that kind of money on a memory card. The smaller ones are more reasonably priced, 400 baht, 500 baht. I think I don't need one now, so I think I'm going to look online and see how much cheaper I can get them. But I can't justify spending 1,500 baht on a memory card. That's a lot. I smell food, and I don't think we can tag food products, well, the food they have here, in our video. We just enjoy it. And I want to know if you're enjoying this video. Again, some videos are popular, some videos aren't popular. I don't know what way this will go. But I hope you're enjoying it. And I hope you've seen something you like, apart from me. Hello. So as I came down to the 3rd floor, rather than go and get something to eat straight away, I found memorytoday.com. I've bought oodles of stuff from this place in the past. I'm going to have a look at some of their, I'm going to have a look and see if they've got memory cards at a more affordable price. Because I think 1,500 baht is a little bit too much to pay. That's just my opinion. You see, technology is changing. They have, hang on a second, 512 gigabytes for 3,930 baht. 256 gig, 256 gig, nothing smaller than 256 gig. I mean, come on, lads. You see, nothing smaller there than 256 gig. Technology is changing. I only use 32 gig with these cameras, and that's enough for what I do. I have to keep looking, but I'm really hungry. So I asked the guy here, did he have them? And he says he did, and he does. But 256 gig for 4,000 baht, that's even worse. You see, the thing is, technology is changing. And you've seen in this video the kind of camera equipment that's available compared to the camera equipment that I'm using, which is the Canon M50 Mark II. That's almost so last year or so yesterday. And so for the memory cards as well. I think the newer devices require a heck of a lot more storage, so therefore they don't have the 32 gig memory cards. They've only got these ginormous 512 or 256 gig. I've never seen them before in my life. City. The cheapest that they have here is a 120 gig memory card for 860. Again, I've never paid that money. I don't need 128. Is it 128? Yeah, it's 128 gig or 126. 128 gig. I don't need that kind of memory. I'm looking for 32 gig, but nobody seems to have it. I'm going to look online. It's the best thing, but I am hungry and I'm here at Food World, whatever the hell it's called, and I'm going to get stuck into something like I usually do. So I've stopped off to get some grub, and I'm going for crispy noodles with chicken gravy and special D. 10 baht for every topping or accessory or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's going to come in at 60 baht plus 30, so it's 90 baht plus a Coke and something to drink. Cash okay or scan? Scan, okay. So they don't, like many places here, I talk about technology. They don't take cash, only scan. Thank you. So 60 baht, I thought I was paying extra, but anyway, no, for the toppings, because I asked them for Tokyang, but there you go, 60 baht. Okay, Pom Bai Dog on, okay. Okay, that means I'm going to the table first because I want to set the camera up. Upsa daisy. So here we are with a bit of respite. So we've got our crispy noodles, and it looks fantastic. 60 baht and 22 baht for the Coke or the Pepsi in this case. I don't think Pepsi is a tagged product in the YouTube store. Neither is this, but this looks absolutely exquisite. It really does indeed. It's amazing the quality of stuff you can get in food-wise, you can get in Thailand without breaking the bank. And it's also amazing the quality of stuff you can get around here in terms of electronics. It's amazing. They are crispy noodles. I was wondering, what is this? Is this this chicken? I know. This is a different experience, it really is. Jeepers creepers. It's a different kind of video. And I'm hoping you're enjoying it. The food aspects of my videos have become, food has become an aspect of the channel. And the reason it's an aspect of the channel is because it's an aspect of Thailand. And as you know, I'm not a foodie. How do you eat crispy noodles with chopsticks? Put it this way, how do you eat crispy noodles with chopsticks and maintain your dignity at the same time? Whoops a daisy. I don't think you can. That's a different taste sensation, it really is. I hope this video makes a difference to your day. It's certainly making a difference to my day. And something else that might make a difference to your day is Thai Date VIP. Thai Date VIP has been a friend of this channel for the last 3.5 years. The guy who runs it's from France, and he's been a friend of mine for the last 3.5 years. Many guys who watch my videos have met their future wives or girlfriends on Thai Date VIP. All you got to do is click the link below, register, and see what happens. You never know your luck. This is one of the, I would say, this is one of the most reliable products that I have. This is one of the most reliable products that I featured on this video, because I can stand over it. I can stand over the Canon M50 Mark II that I'm using. I can stand over the DJI Mic 3 that I'm using. And I can stand over the other products that we've looked at so far. And I can certainly stand over the food. But if you want to meet your future Thai wife or girlfriend, click the link below to Thai Date VIP and register and see what happens. Wow, I'm going to see what happens with this. This is absolutely lovely. This is absolutely lovely. I'm absolutely hot. Hot like in temperature, not necessarily spice. I will relinquish my aspiration to eat this with chopsticks. I don't know how they do it, but I can't. It's very gloopy and it's very nice. For 60 baht, Jesus lads, you haven't lived. This is lovely. Crispy noodles with chicken. What? How about that? That's lovely. You know, I've died and gone to heaven. I feel absolutely fantastic that I'm able to bring you these videos, and I wouldn't be able to bring you these videos if it wasn't for your help on Buy Me a Coffee. Thanks lads, thanks a million for all your help. These are just a few of the lads who've helped me throughout the last few months on Buy Me a Coffee. If you want to do the same, all you got to do is scan the QR or click the link below. It's amazing the difference it makes to me. It's amazing the difference your generosity and support makes to me, and I appreciate it wholeheartedly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue in my endeavours to finish this. It's a huge portion, absolutely huge portion. I want to get in and get out of here before the lunch rush starts. It's 11:15, and this place fills, and I mean fills, with office workers during lunchtime. I'm getting a few looks here and there, encouraging looks. This could be my lucky day. Of all the things I've ever eaten, or dishes I've ever eaten in Thailand on this channel, it's got to be one of the most filling, without a shadow of a doubt. Packed with vegetables, namely mushrooms. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. But it's only 11:25, and it's a little bit too much for me at this hour of the morning. But I've got through over half of it. Oh my God Almighty! Something else. Let's have a look and see what else we can see. Oh God Almighty! What I'm looking at, I'll tell you what I can see. The office girls are starting to come in, and my God Almighty! Jeepers creepers, lads! But we're only window shopping, not all. This is something that I use for years. It's the Tascam DR-05X digital recorder. If you remember this channel, for the first 2 years of this channel, I wasn't using radio mics. I was using this, the Tascam DR-05X digital recorder. You can get them for about 3,000 Thai baht. And there's other variations, well not variations, but there's other higher end models of it. But I tell you, the sound quality on the Tascam DR-05X, that's a bit of a mouthful, but the sound quality is amazing. If you want to know, just go back to any of the old videos where you see me holding it in my hand. A lot of fellas thought it was some kind of remote control or some kind of a taser because of the fact that the microphones are to each side, left and right microphone to each side. But I can tell you, I swore by this. The only reason I stopped using it was in favour of the radio mics, which gave me more freedom and versatility. But the Tascam DR05X is an absolute winner. I use Tascam desktop mics as well back home for when I do my live streams. My live stream up in Pontotonie is done on the Blue Yeti on this channel. But when I do a live stream, I rarely do a live stream from Bangkok, but when I do, I use the Tascam. I forget the name of it, but I'll include that when I do my next live stream. Tascam. Anyway, the Tascam DR05X digital recorder, you won't go too far wrong with that at 3,000 baht or something like that. So we've reached the conclusion of yet another wonderful video. But before we go, I was looking for a SanDisk, S-A-N-D-I-S-K. There it is there. 32 gig. And the SanDisk 32 gig is my go-to memory card for the Canon M50 Mark II. It's all I really need, because a 30-minute video, the 30-minute video that you see will have about maybe an hour and a half of clips, of 2 or 3 minute clips, and that's a 32 gig card is more than adequate for that. That's the SanDisk 32 gig memory card, and $650 is what she charged me in there. Absolutely beautiful. It's amazing. I didn't miss the opportunity to record. I was just walking by and I saw she had them, and I was impulsive, just went, hadn't got the camera on at the time. And by the time I bought it, it was over. She was absolutely gorgeous. She was about 40. Oh my God, I know I talk about different things. I know I digress. I know I digress. But I tell you lads, that's not the kind of that's not the kind of shopping. I tell you lads, that's not the kind of shopping we were doing today. I hope you enjoyed it, I really do. It's something different. So I will be tagging products in videos going forward. I have to make a living, because the Google algorithm is now run by AI, as I said in my previous video, and I don't know what way is up and what way is down. So anyway lads, if you haven't done so already, you know what to do. Click the like button, the share button, subscribe button. Do all those wonderful things. But whatever you do, if you see a product you like, click on it. Find out a bit more about it. And if you want to go ahead and buy it, you remember, you'll be supporting me when you do. So now the only thing I have to do is remember where I parked my car. I don't know, maybe it's the drink, maybe it's my age, but I can never seem to remember. Listen, I'll go and do that. I'll see you again soon. Where the hell did I put it? That way or this way? Oh, goddamn. Guys, this is not how this video was supposed to end. I'm here in Be Quick, Rashida. And you might know from my previous video that I couldn't get my cigarette lighters to work. And a lot of you said, get the fuses changed. Well, I've been here for the last hour in Be Quick and Rashida. These two guys have worked tirelessly to fix the problem. They fixed one of them, but couldn't fix the other one. And it was free of charge, okay? So I just, whoops, nearly killed myself there. So I just want to say thank you so much. Matane. So, konchuarai nikra.
ชื่อช่างเอ็มครับ
Konchuarai. Okay, thank you so much. And any unai, Big Quick.
Be Big สาขารัชดาครับ
Rashida. Okay, so we put Google Maps. If you want to get something done for your car, come here to I mean it, Be Quick in Rashida. It was free. Thank you so much, lads. Okay, Chakti. Okay, lads, that's it. Okay, thank you. Okay.